Williams story of it all, I'll tell you how this happened. Okay, so this was the major day. This was the moment that I had been waiting for. This was like the dream come true day. This day was literally everything. This day was one of the greatest days of my life. So we wake up and Miriam was like, Armon, listen, we cannot be late, so we're going to take a cab. We're not even going to do the train. We're going to take a cab. So we get up. Well, first of all, my head was hurting. I tried to get some food. It was some nasty food. She didn't want to tell me that the food was going to be nasty because it was early in the morning and I had a little bit of an attitude. So I needed to just get something. So she didn't want me to have no attitude with her. So she like, nigga, that's the food that you want? Go ahead and eat this nasty food. It was disgusting. But anyway, because we have bigger fish to fry. So she calls the taxi. The taxi doesn't speak a lick of English. And then there's no movement with the taxi. Or the Uber, the Lyft. No, it was the Lyft. There was no movement with the Lyft. So we literally had to be in line in 15 minutes. Nigga, it was literally 7:45 and we were all the way at the ferry and we needed to be in a fashion district in literally like 10 minutes. So Miriam's freaking out. I'm trying to remain calm, because we both cannot be freaking out. However, I'm like, I know I'm not about to miss the Wendy Williams show. Like, this cannot happen. I cannot miss the Wendy Williams show. So we ended up finding a cab. And the cab driver's like, you have cash? So we get in the cab and we have 10 minutes. We're supposed to be in line by 7. We're supposed to be in line by 8 o'clock. It's 7:50. So the cab driver, I don't know much about New York. I don't know the directions. Anyway, apparently, according to Miriam, he was going all the wrong ways and all the long ways. So she's going off on the cab driver. She is like on 1,000, and I'm trying to just remain calm. She talking to me. I'm like, I wish she would just stop talking to me. She talking to the cab, and she's on 1,000, and I'm on 1,000 in my mind. But I'm just like, we have to get to this motherfucking show because this is why I'm here. I'm like, girl, we got to get to the show. Every time the cab driver do something, why did you go this way? Why did you do this? And I'm thinking to myself, girl, shut up before the man say, get out. And we never get there. But I'm like, girl, maybe she know better than me. Let me just be quiet because I'm not adding to it if I start going off. So I'm sitting there, I'm praying, I'm saying, God, please. Please. Did she talking to me? And I'm just like, because in my mind, I'm like, please just get us to the show. Please just get us to the show. Please just get us to the show. And we got to the show at 8:05 or 8:08. So we were late. So by that time, all the tickets were given out. Now, if you've been to the Wendy Williams show, you know you get tickets with letters on them based on the time of arrival. So we got the S. So immediately I'm standing in line and I had to fill out, if you've been to the show, you got to fill out where you're from, this, and the third, blah, 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 right? And as I'm looking down, a black car rolls up with the big red poof. And I'm like, oh my God, this bitch is about to get out the car. And Miriam is still looking down like this. She filling out the paper. I'm like this. The bitch gets out the car, walks straight to me and say, I love your jacket. And I'm like, yeah. Thank you. I love you too. And she walked off. Mind you, Miriam talked like, that's Wendy Williams. That's Wendy Williams. That's Wendy Williams. That's Wendy Williams. I'm so excited. The security guard go tell Miriam. You know you're going in, right? You know you're going to see her. You here. You're going to see her. You're going in. You know you're going in, right? And she's talking about, she's talking about, why you didn't take a picture? Why? I'm like, motherfucker, why you didn't take a picture? She's talking about, why you didn't take the picture of her? I should have got the video. I'm like, girl, it don't even matter. Just take the picture right now. It's okay. It's okay. She's talking about, why you didn't take the picture? Girl, you think I can't think about taking a picture? I'm not I don't know. And so then we get in line, and we standing there, and the producer's like, yeah, she said she liked your outfit, and she loved your jacket. I was like, thank you. And I was like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, girl, so we probably gonna get a good seat. Well, so we go inside, and there is a regular. She's a sweet lady. I'm not even going to be funny. She's a sweet lady. So when you go in, if you've been to the show, you sit in the waiting area and you just kind of wait for the show to start. The producer's going to talk to you. You got to write questions down for Ask Wendy. I really didn't want to do the Ask Wendy, so I half asked the question. They make you write a question, and depending on how good your question is, they'll select you. I didn't want to go up there for that. I just wanted to take it all in. I don't really need to ask her no questions. I don't want to put my business out there, and that's not the way that I want to meet her, and that's not the kind of conversation I want to have. I want to ask Wendy about Wendy. I don't want to ask her no advice about my life, not pertaining to my personal life, maybe pertaining to business, but I know that's not what she want to talk about. So I don't need you to tell me. I don't need advice on my relationship and things like that. I'm good. Now you can give me some tea on your relationship or on your career, or you can help me, or we can talk about me coming on there doing a segment. That's what I would like to ask Wendy. Now, if we can't talk about that, then I don't need to get on Ask Wendy. Does that make sense? I'm a different kind of bitch. So, as I'm sitting there, I'm still taking it all the way in because I'm still a little hungover from the night before because Wednesday was a lot of things. And so there's this regular lady. She's always there. Well, here's the thing. The tickets are free, but you can't always get the tickets because the regular lady, she be trying to get the tickets be gone months and months in advance. I think people were saying, oh, the tickets are free. Like anybody can go. That's a lie. Anybody just can't go. You can't just go in there right now and get tickets to the Wendy Williams show. Like, good luck. So there's that. But, so the lady would not stop talking. And I'm like, anything. Do not sit me next to her. She don't shut up. And so she just was talking. So, but she ran into Miriam, but Miriam was excited too. So I was like, okay, good. They can be talking buddies. And so I went and found me a seat and I let them go and be talking buddies. I put on my sunglasses and I just marinated in the moment. Come on, somebody, say marinated in the moment. But this lady, she was somebody said older black lady. No, she was a Puerto Rican lady. She just was talk. Let me take a picture. Talk. Let me take a picture. Talk. Let me take a picture. Talk. Ooh. Come on, sit down. Take a picture. Man, do this. I mean, she forced one lady to sit down. The lady was trying to say, I don't want to sit down. No, sit down. The lady was like, shit, okay, fuck, I'll sit down. You know what I mean? Like, God damn. I mean, you're like, shit. My head was starting to hurt. And so she would not shut the fuck up, yo. Oh. So anyway, we line up. So we was last. We was the S group. So everybody had already went in already. And so we got the last, and they try to sit you with your group. So they asked Miriam, they had some filler spots open in the middle, towards the side, somewhere closer to the front. Those are for like, single individuals or if they like what you wore. But typically, Miriam was just like, well, it's two of us. So there were two seats at the top. So they were like, you two go to the top, and they told me to sit on the end. So that's what we did. And so that's where you seen me. Let me see. Perhaps if I would have been maybe if I would have came alone or something like that, they would have just filled me in. But because they want to sit you with your party, they typically just allow you to do so. So that's where we were sitting right there. And so this was a phenomenal seat though, because I was able to really get in. Now remember this lady right here though. Please remember this lady. I'm about to pause it. Please remember this lady right here, because she tried to steal my moment. Oh, there's Miriam. Look. Okay, hold on. This lady right there. Remember that lady right there, okay? Remember her right there, because she tried to steal my moment. Wendy, if you watch this, you know you was talking to me. She tried to steal my moment, but I let her have it. So anyway, we get there. The show starts. The show is phenomenal. Let me tell you something. I don't even know what was going on during the Hot Topics because I'm busy watching how the show is ran. And I like to see the behind the scenes. I'm like a little kid, so excited, taking it all in. And I really want to see how Wendy Williams was during commercial break to see if I liked her or not. And I have to say, guys, I love Wendy Williams. She has such a vibrant soul. Like, she's my kind of girl. Like, I like her. I fuck with her so tough. Like, she's so chill. Like, she's so dope, yo. Like, you could tell she was happy. Like, she's not miserable. Like, she's happy. Like, her energy, she goes into the crowd. She talks to people. She was up there dancing. She was throwing her boobs up. Like, I like her. I genuinely like her. Now, I felt like she started to recognize me, though, because she was looking at me and she would cut again at me. I don't think she recognized me outside. Miriam thinks that she recognized me outside. I think I looked familiar to her. And then once she had really got in, she was like, bitch, I think I know you. So during the commercial break was kind of the best part because she got to, mingle with the crowd. She would walk into the audience and things like that. And you would really get to feel her energy. And she is a real person, and she really cares about her co-hosts and her fans. Like, I really, really love her. I really, I freaking like it. This made me love her even more because she really is a sweet lady. She's a peculiar personality. She's not going to let too many people touch her or get close to her because, she's weird in that way. However, her spirit is good. And if she's your friend, she's your friend. And I fuck with her. Like, I like her. I like Wendy Williams. I love that chick. I love that lady. She's so dope. Now, I want you guys to look at that lady, and it's nothing against that lady in the faux fur, and that, right? So this is towards the end of the show. Wendy had us doing some promo segments with her and different stuff like that. And so Wendy looks me dead in my eye and goes, oh, because in my mind, she thought I was going to have a better seat because she was like, oh, wait, no, I love that. Like, I love all of that. Like, your whole thing. And then the lady jumps up in front of me and says, oh, yeah, girl, I know you do. I know you do, girl. Of course, black girl. Of course. Just give it. Yes, girl. I know you do. And then I think it was DJ Booth or the hype man. He was like, yeah, we're going to call that a squirrel. She got on that squirrel. And I'm like, I just took it back. But Wendy, you could see Wendy's face. She was like, oh, yeah, that too. But Wendy didn't want to put her on blast because, I don't know. I think she jumped up in the middle of the whole thing and was like, girl, I know you talking to me. And the shady me is like, girl, You haven't really looked behind you, sweetie girl. She's really talking to me. You see all this going on down here, all this structure in that coat, bitch, and all that. She's talking to me. But anyway, because she already done said it outside. But here was the thing. The man next to her, you could see him right there. And then our whole row and his whole row, as we getting up, these is the white people, the black man, they all telling me that I should have won the diva fan, the look of the day or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I don't care about that stuff. Like, I'm here, I wasn't here to try to get on TV. I was here to live my dream and see Wendy Williams. And for me, it was a dream enough when I'm standing in line and I was late and the lady pulled up, got out her car, walked straight up to me, made eye contact with me and told me she liked my outfit. If I was looking for any validation, that was validation enough. You get what I'm saying? That my aura radiates so high that she spoke to me out of a crowd while she was on her way to work. So I had my moment with her. So everything else was just icing. Oh, yeah, it was eye candy. Thanks, Miriam. So that's kind of what that was for me. So everybody else was like, yo, you should have won the eye candy. They gave it to the wrong person. I'm like, no, she looked good. She had on her sparkles. It's still a woman at the end of the day. Like, a man don't need to win the eye candy. I'm not going to do nothing with that diva fan. I won when Wendy made eye contact with me, and I went to the show at a phenomenal time. However, that lady that talked too much was in the goddamn corner on my row. So that was that.